highway now, taking sand and loom. Thousands of new drivers for those trucks, mechanics and mechanical services. It is because the country is on a boom. It is because development is taking place, and it's because we are advancing as a people and as a country. We must not take these things for granted. These things are not accidental. Sometimes we take the development that is taking place for granted. These developments call for careful planning, deliberate policies, the development of ideas and programs that would help to create the environment for investment and the forward mobility of our people. You can't be a sailor and run this country. You can't have no idea about what policy making is. You can't wake up one morning and have a good dream that you're president and believe that that will allow you to be president. The presidency of this country and the government of this country is far more complex than robbing a country of taxes. It is far more complex than taking a boat ride with all kinds of fantasies inside up and down the Damrara River. It is far more complex than operating like a saga boy. That is not how a country is run. A country is run by integrity, by capability, by experience, by competence, and that is what the People's Progressive Party Civic offers. A country is not run by a group of people who believe they can pay their way to success. And recently you saw that they started changing some of the people and they had a big fight on the square of the revolution, desecrating important national symbols. This is what they offer. That is what they offer as the alternative to the People's Progressive Party Civic. We have to be smart people. And as I said before, any person who believes that your vote is for sale also believes that your dignity is for sale. Because your vote is about your children, your family, and your community. And your children and your family is part of your dignity. And anyone who believes that they can give you some money and take your vote believes that your dignity can be bought and sold, and those persons are not worthy even to be considered to have your vote. My friends, let us look at this Linden-Susdike Highway. What are some of the key issues that you have? And I can tell you that we have a plan to address every single one of your key issues. Let us take, for example, the issue of land, regularization of lands, land titling, and housing development. Those are three key issues for you in your future. If we want to build value on the Linden and Susdike Highway, we have to remove from the ad hoc type of development that is taking place, and we have to have more structured development where you can have proper roads, you can have treated waters, street lights, schools, health centers, and you can have all the amenities of a modern urban planning area. And that is what we want to invest in. In the next 5 years, in every single one of the community on the Linden-Susdike Highway, we will be building housing schemes with proper infrastructure have not only a home, but you can have a home in which you can realize the value for that home, in which that asset can give you access to liquidity so that you can take your lease or your land title to the bank and you can get a loan for $20, $30, $40 million and you can invest that in a business so that you build prosperity in your homes and in your community. So while in the last 5 years, here in Kurukururu alone, the North Squatting area, which comprised of mostly Amerindian persons, we have completed the occupational surveys and we have identified 153 plots of land. Out of that 153, 85% would have already been completed in terms of your paperwork, and allocation are in process for those 153 plots. In the Kurukururu Swan Turn, the Guyana Lands and Survey would have surveyed and allocated more than 206 plots for residential purposes to persons who are in occupation of private property at Suicide Hill Foot. And I want those persons to know that we are going to go a step further in the coming years and months, because we don't only want you to get access to those plots of land, we're going to help you to ensure you build your homes and own your homes. Because one of the big programs that we want to launch on the Linden-Suicide Highway is a home improvement project and a home ownership project where we'll bring the banks, we'll co-finance with the banks, we'll add infrastructure, value to your land, and we will give subsidies to you so that we will make loans easier to get. We'll bring down the interest rate, reduce the collateral requirement, and give you the opportunity to build and own your own home right here on the Linden-Suicide Highway. At Samville, 190 plots were selected and surveyed for regularization. 70% of the persons have applied or have gotten leases already. The persons who are relocated from city to city, I want to assure you that you are going to be reallocated if you're not reallocated as yet. And we're going to help you to develop back your farmland. We're going to help you with a capital requirement because we want agriculture to be sustainable and profitable here also on the highway. And to ensure that we continue to build value on the Linden-Suicide Highway, we have already awarded the contracts to take the 4-lane road from Busby Dam, the land of Canaan, and we have completed the design to move the 4-lane road from land of Canaan to the Linden-Suicide Highway. So now you will have another 4-lane highway from Linden-Suicide all the way to Georgetown, into the East Coast, and all the way to Barbies. All of it interconnected with each other. We'll complete the Linden-Suicide Road, but more importantly, we will be building the Sandhill-Timeri-Sandhill Road link that is going to open up hundreds of thousands of acres of new land for those in forestry, those in sand mining, those in agriculture, and for residential and housing development. These are the investments that we are going to make as a government to ensure that every single Guyanese not only own a plot of land, but that every single Guyanese can maximize the benefit of that land. Whether you're a farmer, whether you're in forestry, whether it's for your home construction, we want you to maximize the benefit of that land. On the Linden-Suzdijk Highway, already we are building, we have just awarded a contract to Bloomberg Grains. Bloomberg Grains is one of the most sophisticated agricultural processing, marketing and logistics company in the world. And where are they going to be located? On the Linden-Suzdijk Highway. And they're going to create the regional agriculture hub, so that right here on the Linden-Suzdijk Highway, our agricultural produce will be processed and packaged. The input from northern Brazil will come to that hub. It will be processed and packaged and be distributed all around the world. What will it do? It will create opportunities for our farmers. It will create jobs for our women and jobs for our young people. That is what we're about. Investment that will enhance economic prosperity. Investments that will create jobs and opportunity. Investments that will lead to prosperity for every single home in our region and our country. Those are the investments that we're about. Already, we have major project proposals for resorts and hotels to be built on the Linden-Suzdijk Highway. Very shortly, the new hotel at Timeri will be open, and they will have to find 1,500 persons to work in that hotel. Where are they going to come from? Right here on the Linden-Suzdijk Highway. Then we have already finalizing a contract to be signed very soon for the building of the second terminal at the Timeri International Airport. That is a second terminal that will create new jobs, more jobs. And where the jobs are going to come from, where the people are going to come from, right here on the Linden-Suzdijk Highway. We're going to invest in farmstead, giving women in our communities the opportunity to fully participate in agriculture by giving you access to science, technology, money, and development aid, so you can be part of the growth story that we're talking about. Silica City, that is already recognized as a world-class model, will create thousands of jobs for people living on the Linden-Suzdijk Highway. Already, we have investors for Silica City who will be building an international hospital that will bring in services and provide services for tourism, health tourism, medical tourism, that will be built right here on the Linden-Suzdijk Highway. Thousands of new homes will be constructed. The new indoor arena will be constructed right here on the Linden-Suzdijk Highway in Silica City. That is going to bring international artists and international events. What are all these things going to do? They're going to create economic expansion. They're going to create jobs. They're going to open up new opportunities. They're going to build prosperity. And they're going to give you a better prospect in life. These are the things that we're talking about. Whilst the others are stuck on higher salaries, more pension, more grants, let them know it is the People's Progressive Party Civic that has given the Because We Care grant, that has given the old age pension, that has given the COVID grant, that has given the newborn grant, that has given the medical voucher grant, that has given the eye care grant, that has given the disability grant, and we are going to continue to give those in higher numbers, more and more. Those are nothing new. Those are the given under the People's Progressive Party Civic. What I'm talking to you about here are the transformative things that will take place on the Linden-Suzdijk Highway that will improve your life, give you a better quality of life, and ensure that your children have the best possible future right here on the highway. A future in which you can get to Georgetown on new highways in 35 minutes. A future in which we can have agricultural equipment and machinery given to the farmers here in collective so that you can be supported with the capital investment that is needed to make you more productive. In that future, we are also going to expand the transmission line, the Guyana Power and Light transmission line, so that every single community on this highway will be connected to the national grid, so you can get 24/7 electricity and you can also benefit from electricity subsidies. A future in which you will get treated water in your homes. A future in which the people on the highway, the young people who want to own a 4x4 double cab pickup, will have reduced taxes to pay for those pickups, because we are going to reduce the taxes on those vehicles. We're going to make vehicle ownership, home ownership more easier for you. A future in which you will have reduced tax burden, better infrastructure, easier accessibility to loans. A future in which your government will co-invest with you, so that if you have a business idea, so that if you have a good proposal, that proposal will not be waiting or dying a slow death. That proposal and idea will be supported by your government, making investment alongside you, so that you can all build successful life, successful businesses, successful enterprise, creating successful families and communities. That is what we are about. Important to all of these communities is our internal roads and drainage. Am I not right? Just like you see, we are building all the roads and drainage in every single community. We are going to launch an aggressive infrastructure improvement project for all of the highway, so your internal roads, your drainage, your recreation facility, your grounds, your parks, all of it will be upgraded under your government, the People's Progressive Party civic government. My friends, this is an exciting future ahead of us. An exciting future ahead of you. But this future requires all of us to be on board, building out world-class health services. And let me say this, on the Linden-Suzaik Highway, just like we have in Diamond, we are going to build a first-class healthcare facility for you right here on the Linden-Suzaik Highway. You will have your own accident and emergency. You will have your own surgical theaters. You will have your own beds, just like you see there in Diamond. But we want much more than that. We want your children to be your nurses. We want your children to be your healthcare workers. We want your children to be your teachers. We want your children to be your doctors and engineers. That is why we have made university education free of cost. That is why we are expanding the nursing program and technical education, because we want your young people who are not necessarily academically inclined to also have the best possible future by having the best possible technical education available to them. We're going to invest with our loggers and sawmillers on the Linden-Suzaik Highway to give them more access to lands, the community forestry organization, to give them more access to lands so they can increase their production. But more than that, we're going to incentivize them so they can go to value added. We don't want logs to be exported. We want to create value with our wood right here in Guyana. And we're going to help them, incentivize them, co-invest with them so they can do justice for the people of our country. I challenge any other political party. I challenge any leader to come here and speak to you with such a clearly defined plan for the Linden-Suicide Highway. This plan is not only about wealth transfer through vulnerability indicators. This is about wealth creation. There is a difference between wealth transfer and wealth creation. This plan is about helping you to create opportunities to grow, to create opportunities to build businesses, to create opportunity to have a prosperous future right here on the Linden-Suicide Highway. That is why we're going to give you greater access to land ownership. That is why we're going to give you greater access to capital, financial resources. We want every single person on the highway to be gainfully occupied in life. Whether you're a child, we want you to be in school. Whether you're a young person, we want you to be in university or at work. Every woman, every man must have the possibility of being empowered to earn and add to the wealth creation of their families and communities. That is a plan that we pursue to give you a safe and secure future. And my friends, those of persons out there who close their eyes to the reality and shut down their conscience to the truth, when they ask, what have we achieved? Just remind them that this is a party that restored and increased the Because We Care grant. This is a party that eliminated taxes on cell phone and data. You forgot that? This is the party that removed more than 200 taxes off of the backs of our people. This is the party that removed VAT on electricity and water. This is the party that reintroduced subsidies for electricity and water for our pensioners. This is a party that kept its promises to the people. This is a party that increased old age pension, that built out hospitals. This is a party that has created more than 60,000 new jobs. This is a party that has delivered more than 50,000 new house lots. This is a party that has rehired more than 2,500 community workers. This is a party that has created almost 14,000 part-time workers. This is a party that has put back the forestry sector on its foot. This is a party that has returned more than 1,000 jobs to bauxite. This is a party that has returned tens of thousands of jobs to sugar. This is a party that has opened up back hotel doors, opened up back restaurant doors, opened up back businesses. This is your party, a proud party, the People's Progressive Party Civic. This is a party that is invested in people and community. This is a party that has trained thousands of nurses. This is a party that has ensured thousands of our teachers are now trained graduates, and thousands of our teachers, and all of our teachers will be trained teachers and trained graduates in the coming years. This is a party that has granted more than 30,000 scholarships. This is a party that has granted almost 45,000 scholarships. This is a party that has made University of Guyana education free of charge. This is a party that has reduced electricity rate, water rate by 5%. This is a party that will cut electricity rate by half. This is your party, the People's Progressive Party Civic. My friends, this is a party that has reduced housing interest rate from 7.5% to 3%. This is a party that is building families, building communities, building our country, and building our country for the future. This is a party that has made our country recognized around the world. The only country that can feed itself on all of earth. This is your party and you must be proud of it. This is a party that has reduced crime. That has reduced crime by 69% in the last 5 years. And we're going to continue to invest to ensure that every single community is secure. We're going to continue to invest that every single community have access to good security and policing services. Because you deserve nothing less. And when I look at the representation here, at this meeting that started at 3 p.m. in the day, in the hot sun, you come out in your fiery red. And when I look at the numbers here, I'll be very disappointed if we don't take 100% of the votes on the highway. Because we are not only working for a victory, we are working for a resounding victory. A victory that will give us a massive advantage in the parliament. Our victory must be one that tells all those who still want to divide us that the overwhelming majority of the people of this country have decided to embrace the principles of one Guyana, have decided to embrace unity instead of division, have decided to embrace peace and progress instead of disunity and disharmony. That the majority of this country have decided to put Guyana first than race and party first, and have decided to do so by showing that the only national party, the People's Progressive Party Civic, enjoys their support. When all the forces against us look at our numbers, when they look at Kitty, they get in Ning Ning. You know what's Ning Ning? They get in Basadi. But what is making them Basadi is the fact that this family has grown and touched the hearts of every single Guyanese. That this family has been able to reach every single home with a message of love. You see, my friends, we can be the richest country. We can have the best roads, the best hospitals, and the best schools. But if we don't understand what it means to live in unity and love and peace, if we don't understand what is meant by being the good neighbor for each other, if we don't understand the much larger principle of life, and that is the principle of service, if we don't understand what is expected of us as part of the human family, if we don't understand our role as a member of the human family, then we'll never be able to enjoy the fullness of those developments. Because you will always be worried about someone else or what someone else have. But a sense of gratitude is important. And if you exercise a sense of gratitude, then you must say that we should be grateful for the People's Progressive Party Civic and the last 5 years. The Bible teaches us about what love is. Love is patient and kind, but importantly, love is enduring. And you can see that the love of the PPP Civic has endured every single test. You've endured everything that was thrown at us. And that love still remains with the people of this country. And what do you do with such enduring love? You repay that love with kindness. You repay that love with loyalty. You repay that love with trust. And when you look at all the political actors and parties, ask yourself an important question. Who can you trust with your children's future? Who can you trust to fulfill its promises? Who can you trust to fulfill its commitments? Who can you trust to secure our borders? And you will see that if you answer with a clear conscience, your conscience will tell you it is the People's Progressive Party civic that you can trust. So my friends, I close by reminding you once more that on September the 1st, just like I've come to your community, not once, not twice, I came here in opposition, I came here as a minister, I came here as president, and you can be assured I will continue to come as your brother, your friend, your countryman, because you can be assured of our abounding and abiding love. You can be assured of our eternal conviction of service. You can be assured of our selfless work for you, the people of this beautiful country. God bless all of you. God bless all of your communities. God bless Guyana. And onwards to victory on September the 1st. Remember, you vote at the top of the ballot paper. You look for the cup, put your X in the box next to the cup at the top. Then you look at the bottom and put your X in the box next to the cup once more. So we will take not only the seats in Parliament, but we will take the Regional Democratic Council here in Region 4. I thank you and God bless you.
We come from the country they call Guyana, land of the bauxite, the rice and sugar. We come from the country they call Guyana, land of the bauxite, the rice and sugar. Me say pack up me grip and let me go. Me got we come back to Guyana some more. Me say fi pack up me grip and let me go. Me got we go back to Guyana some more. Oh Bangali Babu, oh Guyana Babu, oh Bangali Babu, oh Guyana Babu. I am the very best of the Guyanese Babu. I am the very best of the Guyanese Babu. Oh Bangali Babu, oh Guyana Babu, oh Bangali Babu, oh Guyana Babu. Guyanese babu. Oh Bengali babu, oh Guyana babu, oh Bengali babu, oh Guyana babu. Cherry B. Gajraj, that is my name. Singing this song, them is how we get me fame. Cherry B. Gajraj, that is my name. Singing this song, them is how me get me fame. Me say pack up me grip and let me go. Me got to go back to Guyana some more. Me say we pack up me grip and let me go. Me got to go back to Guyana some more. Oh Bengali babu, oh Guyana babu, oh Bengali babu, oh Guyana babu. I am the very best of the Guyanese babu.